Was young Jeezy used to make a mixed baby game? The young Jeezy suffered internal damages after dealing with Jeannie Mai. Listen, man, it's your Showface Snooze, man. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video. It's a town favorite. The one and only Showface Snooze is Big Gotham, the real New York Mayor, F. Eric Adams. We back again with another one, gang. Listen, I think we fail to talk about the real damages that young Jeezy has suffered dealing with Jeannie Mai, champs. Now, remember the comment about her having dark meat on the side, champs, and how that came off as very offensive, okay? Especially to the black community. You dig? Objectifying the man, treating the man as if he is a meal, as if he's an object. Let's take a look at what she said after the backlash, because that's what's not being talked about. We're talking about what she said, but let's talk about how she reacted once the outrage came. Hit the like button, share the video.
That is not cool, Monty. That is not cool. One thing I said, and it was on this show.
Yes.
Like, I literally went home and I was so
I
angry.
remember. I know what you okay, say it.
I know, I've said a lot of things, but this one was hurtful. What I had said was, okay, so we all know, and just like Freddie has a preference, I have a preference. We both married each other, out of pure love. Like, he likes white women, blonde hair, blue eyes.
And you like black rappers.
I like the good brother. I do. I think they're cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I said on this show that somebody said white meat somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I like white meat, but I like my dark meat on the side.
Yeah, you
I remember that.
Yes, you did.
It was
Yes,
horrible.
you did.
It was
The show
horrible.
said it.
And what I thought in my mind, again from here to here, I thought, like, I'm married, I can't have any kind of other guys.
You like a side
so
of
on the
black
side,
men.
like whether it's on the show, I meet like great guys that I'm like, wow, I used to crush on you, whatever. That's on the side because I'm married. I can't have that.
Yeah.
You know, so on the
Jeannie,
side, I'm
that
like,
sound worse. Don't explain it.
No,
I think
Listen, I get it.
But
I
see, you
I know her. But the way it sounds, like, girl, I'm telling you, I thought that I had like a real foot that was living in my mouth. I don't. That's yours.
she had a whole leg that day. It's not the foot.
It was
the
horrible.
whole
She got a
thing.
leg
The knee,
kickstand
everything.
in her mouth.
I apologize in so many ways.
dark or light meat?
Oh my God!
That.
Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop. So anyway, that was like the worst thing I've ever said. And you guys on the table here, you know me because you spent time to get to know me. Other people don't, and it was so wrong when I said it because of the way it sounded.
You wouldn't have said any of this if you didn't suffer any backlash. Respectfully, let's be real about the situation. That's number one. Number two, you feel how you feel. You said you preferred to have a pale man, but you like your dark man on the side. Like, listen, first and foremost, y'all should already know where this verbiage is stemming from, champ. She's on the side of systematic racism. You dig? That's just what she chose. She chose to go on that side, champ. She chose a side. You dig that? A lot of, quote unquote white supremacists, they deal with Asian women, all right? They into anime and stuff. That's they culture, they into like anime, like the Americanized anime. Remember, anime before it was Americanized was very much Japanese. You see more slanted-eyed characters. Now you see more wide-eyed characters. Starting in the mid to late 90s, you watch a movie like what was that, Ninja Scroll? That's probably like one of the last animes that showed you traditional anime. You dig what I'm saying? But a lot of the racists, they like the anime, they like the Asian stuff. Dig what I'm saying? So a lot of Asians will even, be quote unquote, I guess you could say secondary or primary white folks, just to be, make it sense for y'all. You dig? So she chose that side. You dig what I'm saying? And Jeezy fell victim. See, Jeezy was supposed to do more research. You can't just marry somebody and don't do your research, can? I mean, on top of her saying this, which is already a red flag, she's also saying that she went to Dubai, got rained on by some Arab men just for the bag. How can you trust anyone like that? That's already 2 red flags. So you got this statement that was made. Then you got her going to Dubai, being used as a you-know-what out there just for the bag, champ. So you think she didn't try to use you as an opportunity to create a mixed baby, champ? I believe she has a nasty fetish, okay? Now, something that's not talked about is women who have mixed baby fetishes, and that could come from anyone, from black women to any woman having mixed baby fetishes, which is a weird fetish to have, toxic fetish to have. You're obsessed with the idea of mixing babies, which is disgusting. You dig? And she also referring to, black males as like an appetite. You got to pay attention to these types of people. You dig? I know. Are any of y'all familiar with the black spade women? The women with the black spades, the white women who are black spades. Those are vampires, man. And Jeannie's like a vampire. That's the analogy I'm gonna use for you. And she's eating at that man. We don't talk about the internal damage that was done to Jeezy at all. We don't know the internal damage that was done as a result of her using him. You dig? We don't know. She also says that their first child they had together, that, let the child choose who they want to be. And you know where that's going. I can't really talk about that. But for her to say that, I think that's not damaging Jeezy internally? Realizing he made a mistake, seeing this 360, not the same person you married. See, now you're seeing that Jeannie that's looking at your black self as an appetite, champ, as meat on the side. You dig what I'm saying? Because her first choice, you know what her first choice is? Her first choice is that vanilla ice cream, champ. That's her first choice. You dig? So, again, she's on that side, gang. But you ain't peeped till recently she was on that side. You was getting little hints and little red flags, but now you realize what's going on here. But still, she is vampiric, champ. She's an eater. She's a soul snatcher, champ, and not the good kind. All right? She's one of those women that are literally here to use and drain you of all of your essence, champ. She robbed you of a seed because she has a fetish, champ. She's eating at you, champ, and that's what causes the internal damage, the internal conflict that nobody's talking about. But Showface News always has that injury report to talk about the real injuries, champ. The internal damage, the damage that's unseen. Showface must tell you the real. You dig? But yeah, that's what Jeannie was trying to do, gang. Young Jeezy was used to create a mixed baby because she has that nasty fetish, gang. Should I say allegedly? Listen, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you like it is, gang. This is what it is, gang. If you're going to show her what she said about having dog meat on the side, you got to say what she said as a response. Because the response is going to say everything. Now she's trying to hide and say, oh, well, I had a white husband at the time, so of course I'm going to want it on the side. No. You were generally speaking. You got caught up speaking your actual mind and not faking it. That's what happened. And that's why everybody felt offended. And of course, your co-workers, your co-hosts are not going to go and check you for that, right? They're not going to check you, not unless you said it about maybe a black woman. But when it comes to us, nobody protects us. We got to protect ourselves. So there's that. But at the same time, Jeezy, on your behalf, you were supposed to do more research, gang. That's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to do more research. You were supposed to, you know what I'm saying, know more about this woman before you chose to marry and have a kid with this woman, not knowing who she is. But at least you de-escalated the problem before it got bigger. That's the main thing. At least you made changes, okay? You made changes before it got worse. A lot of people thought this was going to be the greatest marriage ever. This was a very healthy relationship. Me personally, I already knew about these statements before anyone else did. A lot of people are just now finding this out. But I know about the Dubai situation. I knew about the situation with, her saying what she said about black men. I knew about all of it already. All right. And that was the red flags for me that let me know that this probably isn't going to last long. And other people said it too as well. A lot of people have been saying, people like Kevin Samuels and other so-called, manosphere or red pill creators was saying that this is going to be a great marriage and this is why black dudes should marry out. This is not actually true. There was a lot of people who were saying that this wouldn't last as well. So for people who were pushing that narrative, saying that dudes in that community was out here saying this was the perfect marriage, that's a lie. In fact, people in manosphere or red pill communities don't push for marriage in the first place. That's number one. So you were wrong anyway. You were just saying it because it sounded good. But facts over fiction, you heard? Stop playing. This is Showface Students with that injury report. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Do y'all also agree that Jeezy was used to create a mixed baby? And he was very much fetishized. And then at the end of the day, he found out what was really going on. So he decided to cancel that before it got worse. Y'all let me know in the comments section. What do you feel is Jeezy's mental state? What internal destruction was done? Let me know how you feel in the comment section, gang. But you already know it's the town favorite Showface News. Make sure y'all smashing it, like, sharing the video. You already know the most important announcement of the day. And the most important announcement is this PSA right here. And you already know what it is, gang. The PSA is to stop playing. So respectfully, I beg of y'all to stop playing. Let's go.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn